both sides are fucked.
KUGAN, CASSIUS, IFL TV, MTK Global at the Manchester Victoria Warehouse, supporting the JD Next Gen show. Oh, were you contracted to come here?
No, I wasn't contracted. I'm always coming to support the boys. Support Tasha Jonas, support Jim, mate Jordan Gill. It's just nice to come here and give support to the people who need it. So some bright prospects fighting here tonight. You know, I've just seen Sam Hines come back there as well, Marcus Morrison coming back. So it's good to see part of the promotional stable doing well, and you know, it's a nice little tidy setup. It's always good to come back to watch boxing. I enjoy it. Believe it or not, I did start off this sport as just a fan. I know that's hard to believe, but here he is, the one and only Frank Smith, superstar from Matchroom Boxing. So I did start off this sport as just a fan once upon a time, and I will always remain that fan.
Okay, nice to hear it. What did you make of Callum Smith's performance yesterday?
I can't believe you said that they come and work. Have you seen how I'm dressed? I'm in a tracksuit. Have you come here? Was you contracted to come here? I'm not contracted to do anything.
Well, you've got a thing with JD, and this is a JD thing. So.
Oh, is it? No, have I got a thing with JD?
It's called JD Next Gen.
I said, have I got a thing with JD? Oh, okay.
I thought you had.
Have I? I didn't know.
Amongst your many other sponsors.
I don't know. I don't know. Eddie sorts that.
You might get one after this if you haven't already.
Might do if I don't get one. Just smiling, Andy Scott, Sky Sports finest. What did you say? Callum Smith last night. Done his job. Done his job.
You still convinced he wins this tournament?
I know he wins it.
Yeah.
Better the opponent, the better Callum will box. Must have been very frustrating with him last night. That fella was one tough, hard kid. You know, add to the fact that he was Frank Dukes' double. He was just a really tough, hard man. You know, Callum was in a no-win situation last night because if he gets in the ring and blows him away, everyone's going to say, well, the fella's just a kickboxer. The fella goes 12 rounds, oh, you've gone 12 rounds with a kickboxer. It's not very fair. It's very, very hard. I'm not going to, you know, everyone's going to say, oh, you're just sticking up for Callum Smith, Scouser looking after Scouser. It's very hard to completely change your game plan overnight, you know, stylistically, everything you've got to do. Callum Smith was just a better than him all over, but the guy was one seriously tough dude. You know, could he have stopped him with 12 weeks notice? I don't know. But the fact still remains, he took some great punches. He came back with some of his own. And fair play, the fella's a tough man. But that's all he is tough. You know, toughness doesn't win fights, I'm sorry to say. If toughness won fights, then, you know, Peter Buckley would be the pound champ of the world, wouldn't he? So it's just not how it goes sometimes, it's just one of them things. But Callum won, that's all I cared about. Callum Smith won. Callum Smith's in the final of the World Boxing Super Series, and he's going to win it. People will laugh at me, say whatever you want. We'll see. We'll see. Come the final, we'll see.
I mean, I don't know if it's unlikely that we get to see that final between Smith and Groves on the 2nd of June.
That all comes down to the World Boxing Super Series backers. It comes down to the people who have sussed out Neeson and Calais Sauerland. Can they move it around? Can they manoeuvre stuff? I don't know, you know. I know they were penciled 02, I think it was, I believe, but I don't know, you know. We'll just have to see. I think they also anticipated when this tournament got going, maybe an all-London final. I don't know. There's a lot of different things to work out geographically, how it's going to work, attendance-wise, how it's going to work, you know, locations, fans. There's still a lot of planning to be done. No one's come out and said, you know, it's happening here and it must happen then. You know, I've seen the cruiserweight one is set for Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, is it?
Saudi Arabia, yeah.
So that's where the cruiserweight one's set for. I think that's the week after my fight also. So you just never know. I mean, it's a fantastic matchup. George Groves is a brilliant fighter. He really, really is. And Callum Smith's a brilliant fighter. It's a real pick and fight. But for me, Callum Smith will fight better as with the better of opponents. You know, he's the biggest super middleweight in the world. And if he uses the attributes to his benefit, then he'll defeat George Groves.
Have you got a record saying that you want to, or you would entertain an idea of fighting Fury at Old Trafford? I
got asked, would I fight Tyson Fury? Probably because he says he's going to slap me all over the place when he gets hold of me. So, we're having a bit of to and fro, aren't we, back and forth? And people have said to me on social media, why would you fight Tyson Fury and not Anthony Joshua?
They're going by the site, as in comparison to sizes.
We all know sizes and structures are not the only thing that's in my way with the likes of Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Number one, Well, it's unfair to say we're mates. I'm mates with Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. I like them both. I get on great with Ant. Listen, the fact of the matter is, I ain't getting punched all over the ring by Anthony Joshua for no amount of money. It's not happening. I like him. I get on great with him. I've got all the respect in the world for him. And the sport's doing fantastically well because of him. Make no mistake about that. Boxing is thriving at the moment in this country because of one man and one man only. And anyone who can't admit to that and accept that is a fool and is deluded. Boxing is so popular in this country right now because of Anthony Joshua. We are all doing so well because of how well Anthony Joshua has done since coming home from the Olympic Games. Yes, we were doing okay before it, but the game's been took up another level now, KUGAN. And anybody who can't see that is a moron and a fool. And I've just got no intentions of going anywhere near him. I just don't fancy getting beaten up.
Alright, is that your way of saying that you don't believe you could beat Anthony Joshua? I know.
Yeah, I don't think I could beat him. He's just too big, too fast, too strong. Too many attributes going against me.
We're just not used to hearing boxers say that, I suppose. But if you're being honest, then
because boxers don't tell the truth.
No.
They tell lies. I don't. I'm a realist. I'm not a fantasist. I thought I may be able to chin Deontay Wilder. I got up close to him. He hugged me. I realised he had about 9-foot advantage on me in reach, and I just thought, nah, I can't do nothing about that.
Well, the beef was his brother, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't even know his brother. We shook hands at the end of the Saturday night, but Deontay Wilder's a brilliant fighter, very strong, very powerful. I don't need that in my life. Simple as that. We come on to Tyson Fury, big guy, real good boxer, huge. But let's make no mistake, I hit harder than Tyson Fury. There's no two ways about it. If Steve Cunningham can put him on his back, I can put him out like a light. I'm quicker than him. I've got reactions better than him. What he has over me is just sheer size and weight. I can overcome them. If I face Deontay Wilder or AJ, weight, size, speed, power, do we need to go on? You know, it's all stacked against me. I'm not, let's get this straight, I didn't get into boxing to get hurt. I got into boxing to fulfill a dream and become world champion. I've done that. I've had my defining moments. Believe it or not, I've had my greatest night in boxing. It's gone. I can't beat what I've done. The greatest night of my career.
So every night now is bonus night?
Mate, every day I breathe is bonus ball day. Do you know, like when the guys, I see them on the Billy Joe does a great one, he does the bonus ball for the watches. Every morning I wake up, like, I've got the bonus ball. I've got the number. Every day I'm breathing because I've lived and succeeded, I've achieved my dream. I've clocked the game, KUGAN, I've won. I'm just after a few bonus missions. You know, I'm on Grand Theft Auto, I'm running around, I'm just looking for the boss Lamborghini. And if I have to steal it, I will. That's just the way it's going to be.
And if Andre Ward was to return?
Let's have it. Stylistically, that's a good fight. I have a big advantages in that fight. For once, the advantages come to me. I'm the bigger man, I'm the stronger man. I'll be the more active man by the time we fight. There's so many possibilities, but once again, another man I respect massively. Just size and strength isn't enough to beat Andre Ward. I've got a real good boxing brain that is very underrated, that everyone's seen on the 4th of March last year, that everybody never gave me a chance of. Everybody forgets, don't they? Tony Bellew was getting absolutely comatose in 2 rounds off David Haye, but why didn't it happen? Why didn't it happen? And no one ever answers that. All everyone says is, oh, you beat a one-legged man, you beat a, what's her name, that lady with one leg. You know, you couldn't even stop the one-legged woman or whatever. Sound, no problem. But you saying people were saying I was going to be asleep in 2 rounds. Why wasn't I? No one answers that. Would
you say the majority of people believe that you was going to get beat by Haye in that fight? Would you say
99% of people, 99.9, 99.9, and the only reason people bet on me, don't get this twisted or mixed up, the only reason people bet on me is because there was no point in betting on him, because you get about 10 pence back for your pound. So, you know, I was the only person to bet on. I'm not stupid. No one believed I could do it besides a handful of people in me home and in me circle. A handful. I can count on one hand how many people truly thought I was going to win. Just on one hand. I'm not stupid. I know I look stupid, I know I sound stupid sometimes, and I'll say some stupid things, but believe it or not, Cougs, I'm not really that stupid. I'm quite smart for a boxer.
But listen, there's these endless possibilities of potential fights you could be having, but it's all about May the 5th, because
that's all that matters.
That's all that matters right now. Yeah.
Mate, you know what I mean? Boxing's the most dangerous sport that you could be in. It's frightening. It really is a frightening sport. I don't know. I don't know where my career is going to lead, Cougs. I know everyone wants to know, oh, are you going to fight next, or if you beat Haye, or if you get knocked out, because that can happen. Make no mistake. I can get knocked out on May the 5th, but so can he. So can he. I don't know where it goes. I woke up this morning and my body's killing me after the treadmill yesterday. It's sore. I'll wake up tomorrow and feel like I want to go to the gym and punch people. But then I'll wake up on Tuesday and think, why am I doing this? Don't know. Don't know. My frame of mind since last August has been just constantly up and down. And I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going or how I'm going to do anything. I just take each day as it comes. So that's the best way of explaining my life. But since last August, mate, just take each day as it comes. That's it.
All right, well listen, I appreciate your time today as always.
Always a pleasure, mate. I love talking to IFL London. Always love enjoying the talk.
We're not called iFilm London anymore.
So what are we called now?
We've been called IFL TV for 5 years.
Okay, so we're going to wipe that off.
No.
IFL, it's all the same though, Cougs.
IFL stands for iFilm London, but we had legal issues.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
Hey Joe.
there was already an IFL, an iFilm, not London, but there was an iFilm already trademarked. They got in touch with us and asked us politely if we would consider.
And you said no.
No, we said yes because, you know.
Good on you. I
we
didn't
said
know
yes,
that.
so we changed it to IFL TV.
Okay, so IFL TV.
But it still stands for iFilm London, but it's called IFL TV.
called
I can't believe I'm doing this with you because we've interviewed you for the last 8 years.
Do I ever say IFL or iFilm?
You say iFilm. It doesn't matter. You're old school, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I have been around since the start, Cougs, to be honest.
You have. That day you refused an interview with me, and look where we are today.
Never refused.
The first day you did.
I never.
Yeah, you did at the
What was it for? What was
it was the original Cleverly Bellew press conference.
What happened, Cougs?
The one where you called him a rat. That one.
Well,
Alright, okay.
I hadn't drank water, Cougs, for about 36 hours.
So I completely
I was
understand.
dry as a doornail. I was a walking corpse, and you're saying to me, can I interview you right now?
Yeah, but I didn't really know you then. I just thought I've got to interview that nutter Bellew. Fucking hell, mate, yeah.
Interview that nutter. I still haven't met the guy who does Arsenal TV, Cougs. He was with you that day, wasn't he?
No, yes he was.
I know he was.
Yes he was.
There's the boss. And there's the champ. Good. Too good?
What's happening? You alright?
Yeah, good. Ready? Stop filming me, Cougs. I'm trying to talk to the
Could you just close it off then?
This kid is going to be a megastar. You mark my words. When he gets his opportunity, this is just another fight tonight. When he gets his big opportunity, he's going to be a star. Mark my words.
It's good, Sean. Got a big thing to look up to now.
Dave.
All right, thank you very much.
Hardy's left us while we're having this lovely moment. Cougs, we're all done now. Keep watching IFL. Forget about iFilm London. It's all about IFL.
Tony Bellew, thank you very much. Best of luck, Jordan Gill.
Ready?